Hey YouTube, this is BallsBad147 here. I got some new gear lately and stuff, and I just wanted to do a review on it, maybe influence a buying decision, or talk you out of a buying decision. We're going to start off with the 2011 Answer gear. Now, in my opinion, Answer made a pretty sick looking gear this year. This is like their cheapest gear that they make. They have a lot of different colors. I chose the black and white because it fits with any bike, and in the summer, since it has a lot of white on it, I won't get too hot. I mean, I've only worn it once, and the old gear that I had, which was also Answer, it was pretty uncomfortable and kind of itched and gave me blisters in some places the first couple rides until it went through the wash a few times. But this felt great. I mean, they really went all out with the knee pads. It's got decent knee pads in there. Just some pretty thick foam. They're really comfortable. They just feel good and they look good, and that's pretty much all that matters. And another thing that I really hated, because I wear the knee Answer motocross socks, and they were hard. Normally on the bottom, it's this real thick elastic that you really have to pry off the sock because it just doesn't want to come off. But this isn't at all. It's just a skinnier part. It's just pure black, and your boot comes to right around here, so that doesn't even matter. That's really cool. It just fits right like normal pants. So yeah, if I were you, I would take a look at the 2011 Answer gear. I got the pants, the jersey, and the gloves for $90 at my local dirt bike store. Next, we're going to do MSR Barkbusters. Now, if you're thinking about getting Barkbusters, definitely get them. Love them. I've always had good luck with them, except for this one little part. Now, MSR makes a great Barkbuster. There's also the other brand called Acerbis, or Acerbis. I don't know how you say it, but you know what I'm talking about. They make more high-tech, guarded Barkbusters, and they're more expensive. They're probably better. But, I mean, if you just want a plain Barkbuster, MSR is the way to go. You can get a set of both of these. Everything you need for your Barkbuster is just $70. But another cool thing is this year they made a new clamp. Now, right here is where it clamps onto the handlebar. And this V goes down because it usually pushes on your brake cable and your throttle cable and stuff. So now they can fit right in between. That's pretty cool. I got a new set of those, but this is my old set. Now, the bolts are supposed to go through these two little holes, and from factory, they came without threads in them. So for a while, I tried running it with just bolts with nuts through it. That worked okay until I crashed, and then it didn't work okay. But yeah, neither of these had threads in them at all, but luckily, these two do. So, yeah, give these a look. $70, you cannot go wrong. Next, we have 3 different types of goggles and 3 different opinions on all these goggles. We're going to start out with probably the most popular brand. Actually, not the most popular brand here, but probably the most expensive, most high-talked brand here. Here we got the 2010 Oakley, I don't know. They're just Oakley goggles. They have a nose guard on them for some reason. Really gets in the way a lot from your helmet. They are slightly tinted darker, like sunglasses. Yeah, I mean, I'll give these goggles a maybe 7 out of 10 review. They fog up. If you're sweating, they'll immediately fog right up, which is not good at all. And it's not normal fog. It's like freaking, it looks like it's raining inside your goggles. And it's only on the inside. It's not on the outside, so it's annoying. You can't just rub it off with your hand. But, I mean, lately it's been colder, and these goggles have been performing great. And so, yeah, I'd give these maybe a 6-7 out of 10 review. I mean, they look the best. It's just a real cool graphic. They have, like, different plastic coming out. Yeah, they're cool goggles. They were about $80. Next, we have my personal favorite, and this should be all of your personal favorites, Scott. Scott goggles, you cannot go wrong. If you're a beginner rider who just wants a cheap pair of goggles that work, get Scott. These were probably $25. They absolutely could not fit my helmet any better. They just snug right in there. There's no air holes. I never have any dirt on my face. They just fit perfectly. Scott makes a great goggle. They barely fog up. They're cheap. They're really bendy. And they're just a great goggle. I'd recommend Fox to anybody, or Scott to anybody. I'd give these a 10 out of 10 review. Next, this is an Underdog brand. It's called X Brand, or you maybe say it some different way. I don't know. X Brand is new this year. I'm pretty sure. This is the first I've ever seen them. These goggles, I give a 9 out of a 10 review. I mean, their screen isn't very good. Like, you could see, like, that's from fingerprints, but there's a lot of scratches on this thing. It just gets scratched really easily. Like, I'll, like, hit my face off a tree branch with just leaves on it, and it'll get scratched. So that's the only thing I dislike, but it's a complete mirror when you're wearing it. Like, you cannot see your eyes. Like, once your hand goes in there, it just goes complete black. So it's kind of cool. You could be mysterious. It's X Brand. I got these for $40. I'd buy them. They're good goggles. They look cool, and that's pretty much all that matters to most people, because most goggles are the exact same. So yeah, that was my kind of just review on stuff. I don't know, just my opinions on stuff, and maybe to make you guys want to buy something. But yeah, the only thing I'd be a little iffy about is the Barkbusters, because they could come factory bad, which that's like my third pair, and that's the first one that broke. And then Oakley goggles, I just would stay away from Oakley's unless you're sponsored by them or rich, because they're too much money. I'd stay with Scott, Thor, Fox, Smith. Just Oakley's are too much money, and they're nothing special at all. I'd go with Scott. So yeah, BobsRide147, subscribe, see you later.